Hi, this is Monday, 7th of October 2013, and the time is 11:31 GMT. And I'm Sofia Stavropoulou, and I'm going to give you a tour of the market, an overview of the markets. For the six pairs, I'm presenting signals, I'm giving signals to you for, and for gold. So in total for 7 financial instruments. I'm using 3 systems, the combination of 3 systems in order to evaluate the price action and the market's sentiment. And these 3 systems are Ichimoku Kinko-hyo. You can see the cloud here, the Kumo. And you can see, of course, the Chiku span, the green line, Tenkan-sen, the red line, Kijun-sen, the blue line. And I'm using Bollinger Bands. You can see these dotted lines here, these bands. And I'm using stochastics. Stochastics are down here in their own pane. Now, first of all, let's start with USD-JPY. We're looking at the pair from the H4 time frame. I'm starting with it because it's scared a lot of our users with its bearish move. For those of you wondering why I'm not scared or whether I'm scared, I must tell you, I have told you before that I don't use stop losses, at least not on my dashboard, not on my trading platform. I can put a stop loss on my chart just for me as a psychological limit, as a psychological border, but not as an order. I don't give an order in the form of a stop loss. I don't place it. It's not visible to my broker or to anybody else, only to me. So I suggest you do the same, because when I'm monitoring the trade, of course, if I'm going away, I always protect my trades, okay? I don't go away leaving my trades running without a stop loss. But because I'm over my trades for as long as I am going to monitor them or to watch them, if they are not even on the scalps, for 100 more reasons I don't use stop loss. But when I watch a trade that I'm going to follow through with it, then I use the stop loss only in my mind and on my chart, not as an order. So this plunge is not something that scared me a lot, because if we go to the daily time frame, we see that the Kumo is horizontal. We have a consolidation symmetrical triangle here. We have a symmetrical triangle here. I will insert the lines to make it visible to you. And one more. This is a very strong pattern, okay? It's a consolidation triangle or symmetrical triangle, and if I make this smaller, now you can see it. Why I don't worry? I don't worry much because I don't worry at all, because I know that stochastics, they're telling me that the pair on the daily time frame is already in an oversold zone. Oversold zone is below 20 level. Sorry for my dogs, I'll get back in a minute. So as I was telling you before my dogs interrupt me, we see that the stochastics are showing us that the price is just moving inside the oversold territory, oversold zone, which is below the 20 level. That means that we can expect a reversal. The reversal may happen exactly on the lower trend line of the triangle or a bit below it, but just a tiny bit. So this is not a reason for you to worry about the fall, because even if it continues, it will be quite small. Why am I sure that this is not going to be a bearish breakout of the triangle? Because I see the stochastics. Um, uh, Anything bearish that would have happened so far has already happened. So we are only expecting a reversal, and the reversal would be to the upwards direction. And let's go to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we see that the fast stochastic has just touched the level, the 20 level, but this is not necessarily telling us anything, because the low stochastic is far away in the midway, so it can always reverse and go upwards. What also tells me that the possibility of a continuation to the fall is rather slim is this huge bullish momentum I see here on the leading Kumo. The leading Kumo, with this distance between the upper border, which is second span A, and the lower border, which is second span B, is telling us that the bullish momentum is rather increasing than decreasing. And this tells me that I should expect a bullish reversal by all means. So let's go back. Let's go back to the daily time frame. So we saw the weekly time frame. Let's see how things look like on the monthly. And on the monthly time frame, we see that everything looks bullish, except that stochastics are just going to turn up. And although we have a leading Kumo which is sharp, very sharp, pointing upwards, stochastics are slightly turned up. On their way down, they are going to turn up, and then we will have this boom, this explosive move upwards. So back to weekly time frame. Odds are that there will be the stochastics will go curve upwards, so this move is temporary and short-lived. The same from DI. D1, the daily chart will tell us exactly when the reversal is valid. On the H4 time frame, we see a sharp leading Kumo pointing downwards. We see everything bearish for now. Chiku span going straight down, but let's magnify the chart. We see that the lower Bollinger Band is horizontal, and we see small spikes on the lower below the body of the candlestick. And if we go to the smaller time frame, if we go to the H1 time frame, we see that there was a reversal, an effort for a reversal three candlesticks ago. Then the price plunged again, and there would be a fight for a while till the reversal is complete. And you know that always on the lower Bollinger Band we are looking for long entries, for buy entries. Okay, so this fight between bulls and bears, this tug war, will take a few more hours, but odds are with the bulls. The leading Kumo, as you see on the H1 time frame, its edge is curved. It's curved and it has a flat top, and this is indicative of bullish reversal. Okay, but it may take a couple of hours for it to be solid. Let's go to the M30 time frame. On the M30 time frame, things look still bearish, although the leading Kumo has also a rounded border, and the lower Bollinger Band is not going vertically down. It's a bit, it has an inclination. Now it's going more sharply down. We will see. On the M15, although there was an effort for the price to go up, as the stochastics are saying, and now we see that the stochastic, the fast stochastic is turning upwards. It's trying to turn upwards. If it turns upwards, then the price will go up. The slow stochastic will follow, and we see a contraction between the Bollinger Bands, and as soon as the price on the M15 jumps above the Tenkan-sen, the red line of Ichimoku Kinko-hyo, that means, and if it crosses above Tenkan-sen and closes there, then we have increased possibilities of a successful reversal. We wait to see that sign in order to feel less worried about our position, okay, our long position. Then we go to the smaller time frame to see how things look like there. It's the M5 time frame, and stochastics say that price wants to go up. Now stochastic is turned downwards, but the slow stochastic is still turned upwards, so this will reverse. There will be a fight, and we will see who is going to be the winner. But the winner, we expect to be, the bulls are expected to be the winners in this. Let's go to M1. On M1, we already have a winner. The stochastics have gone below the 20 level, and they are turned upwards, and the moment they touch the 20 level line and go above it, we know that reversal is done, or at least on the M1 time frame. The next thing we want to see on the M1 time frame is the price to jump above Tenkan-sen. When this happens and price jumps above Tenkan-sen on M1, we go to M5 to see a successful reversal and price above Tenkan-sen. Then we go to M15, and when we see the successful reversal of the stochastics and the price's relationship with Tenkan-sen, then we go for the next evolutionary step on the move on each wave, which is Kumo breakout, a sequence of Kumo breakouts from smaller time frames to higher time frames. The first breakout will be on the M1 time frame. The second breakout, Kumo breakout, once we have a successful Kumo breakout here on the M1 time frame and price comes up here, jumps up here, then we will go to the M5 time frame, and we will be looking for the price to jump up here above the Kumo and give us a valid Kumo breakout on the M5. It will be valid when the Chikou span, the green line, will be above past price action and above the Kumo. Not just above past price action, also above the Kumo. Then we will go to the M15 time frame to see the same, to see the price jumping above the Kumo with the Chikou span going above the price action and above the Kumo. If price goes up here on the M15 time frame, we will know that the reversal is almost complete. Then we will go to the M30 time frame, and we will look for the bullish Kumo breakout with the price going above the Kumo, validated by Chikou span, which has to be above past price action and above the Kumo. So Chikou span must be somewhere here. That means the price will be somewhere here, and everyone will be happy. And then on the H1 time frame, first we will see price jumping and crossing and jumping and closing above Tenkan-sen, the red line. Then gradually it may cross Kijun-sen, the blue line. We may have a bullish cross between Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen. Nevertheless, we are looking for a bullish Kumo breakout validated by Chikou span. Chikou span, in order to validate the bullish breakout of the Kumo, has to be above past price action and above the Kumo. And once you see all this picture, definitely bullish picture on H1 time frame, you can open a champagne and make a toast for me too. And then the next time frame to follow will be H4. And once we have a reversal on H4, we know that the bearish cloud is over, and we will be expecting for the breakout of the triangle of the daily time frame. The breakout of the triangle, which is going to be a very strong upward move, will happen after we have the successful sequential bullish Kumo breakouts of the smaller time frames, as I just explained to you step by step. And when it happens on the upper trend line of this symmetrical triangle, then you should expect that the price will move upwards as far as the height of the triangle here. Let me insert a vertical line. The vertical line will go somewhere here. Let's be conservative, okay? So I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to change it a bit to make it a more I will make it thicker. So let me put letters here for you. And too small, sorry. So I'm going to use a brighter color and a bigger font. Better. So here is the point A, and here is the point B. And when price is up here or up here or here, you expect a move, an upward move, which will be as many pips from here, from this point where the breakout will happen. Let's assume that, let me insert, let's assume that the breakout happens here, at this point. This is an assumption, okay? Nobody knows. So if the breakout happens here, then from here, if you count this distance, A to B distance, then you should add the distance between A to B, the pip distance, to this point, the point of the breakout, and you will calculate your target, your take profit target. Okay? Your take profit target should be the distance between A and B, the pips distance. You can measure it the way I show you here, and you can add those pips to the point of the breakout of the upper trend line of the symmetrical triangle and calculate your take profit target. Okay, so I hope you're already feeling much better. Now let's go to the next pair. Let's go to the other yen pair, which is Euro JPY. On Euro JPY, we see almost the same picture. We are on the H4 time frame, and we see that the stochastics are just turning, the fast stochastic is just turning upwards, touching the 20 level. If this is successful, if we have a successful reversal here, which we will see being born by the smaller time frames. It will start from M1, and we already have a strong move here on M1. It will go to M5. On M1, let me see, we also had the price crossing above and closing above the Tenkan Sen, you see, on the M1, on EUR/JPY. That's a very good bullish reversal sign, but not completely valid yet. We want it to be valid on higher time frames. And as the wave progresses, we expect a bullish Kumo breakout on the M1 time frame here on EUR/JPY. Then it will be validated by Chikou span going above past price action and above the Kumo. So for that to happen, Chikou span must be somewhere here, which means that the price must be somewhere here, okay? And then we will see a bullish, first a cross of the price above Tenkan Sen on M5 time frame, which is pretty possible. We see here the stochastics going wildly up, showing us that the price has a momentum, okay? We see the leading Kumo being curved and signifying bullish reversal, and we expect the bullish candlestick to jump above Tenkan Sen and close there. That will be very good news for us. So we will next expect a bullish Kumo breakout validated by Chikou span. I don't want to repeat myself. And then we go to M15 and we watch for the same process. M15 already shows us that stochastics give the green light for an upward move. And the upward move will last at least till stochastics jump above the 80 level line. So we don't worry, we know that till stochastics go to 80 line, we will have an upward move. Maybe with ups and downs, but they are meant to go and touch the 80 level line. Once they touch the 80 level line, and by then we will have already the price jumping above Tenkan Sen and closing there. And then next we will see step by step and slowly and steadily a bullish Kumo breakout happening on the M15 time frame this time, validated by Chikou span, which has to go above past price action and above the Kumo. And the next evolutionary stage of this move will be on the M30 time frame. We already see that the stochastics, the fast stochastic, has gone in oversold territory and has reversed, touching the 20 level, ready to go upwards, to go wildly upwards. A slow stochastic will follow, of course. So we have a long way to go on the M30 that will give us the luxury to see the price jumping above Tenkan Sen and gradually going above the Kumo, giving a bullish Kumo breakout on M30 time frame. The same will happen on H1 time frame, and on H1 time frame, most possibly the fast stochastic will not even plunge below the 2011, will turn and go upwards. We will see. And the same process will happen on the H4 time frame. And when we see the H4 time frame giving us a strong bullish Kumo breakout, we know that the correction is over. And the correction is over, and the pair has resumed its strong uptrend. Let's see if we have a pattern here. You go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we rather see a channel here than anything else. So let me draw this channel to help you see it too. And you will notice that the price is bouncing up and off the two lines of the channel, the two lines that define and confine the channel. let me insert, and of course eventually it's going to break the upper trend line of the channel. That's the meaning of it. So here it is. We have a channel here, and because forex is not a precise science and technical analysis, because we are measuring a physical phenomenon here. Price action is considered a physical phenomenon. Don't expect the price to exactly touch the lower line or exactly go out, or it may stop here and reverse. It's enough to respect the channel. Okay, so still you see that the biases are bullish on the daily time frame. You see that if you zoom out your chart, and although we have this downward move of the stochastics, the smaller time frames, it's 4 specifically, is showing us that biases are bullish than bearish, because we are expecting a reversal. Okay, so don't worry about this picture here, because the wave, every wave is being born in the smaller time frames. On the weekly time frame, let me magnify again and let me remove the two lines. On the weekly time frame, we see that price goes strongly up. Everything looks bullish here. We just had a minor plunge of the Chiku span, and it corresponds to these 3 last candlesticks, the candlesticks of the 3 last weeks. We see the stochastics reflecting that too, but why I don't worry about any bearish reversal or whatever, although price being on the upper Bollinger Band should worry us, and also this candlestick formation of almost double top and lower close is definitely bearish. I don't think it will go far away, because I see this on the leading Kumo. I see this huge bullish momentum on the leading Kumo. The distance between the upper border of the Kumo, which is Sekou span A, and the lower border of the Kumo, which is Sekou span B, is huge. So it's definitely very hard for the price to fight against this support. Okay, to go against this momentum. Now, the previous time frame shows that the daily time frame, that there is a possibility for the fast stochastic to turn upwards. We will see. On the H4 time frame, it's already turning upwards, so it will go gradually to the bigger time frame. Let's see the monthly chart. The monthly chart shows what we show also on the USD JPY chart. We have a bullish Kumo breakout on the making. It's not been born yet, but it's about to be born. We had a bullish cross of Sekou span A and Sekou span B, which gave birth to a leading bullish Kumo, which has a sharp edge pointing upwards. But the price has not gone through the Kumo yet, and when it goes out of the Kumo and gives us a bullish Kumo breakout, we will expect Chiku span, the green line, to go also above the Kumo. So we will have a valid Kumo breakout on the monthly chart only when price is up here. Okay, and we see here that the stochastics are going most possibly to turn upwards. They are closer to the upward to the upper limit, to the 80 line, than to the lower. So, and because we have all this momentum and all things going on, and you see bullish momentum increasing and bearish momentum being almost cancelled, eliminated, then we only expect upward move here. Okay, enough with this pair. So I'm going to AUD-USD, I will not bother you a lot with this. I think you've already got my point. So on the H4 time frame, everything looks bullish on Ichimoku. We have a leading Kumo which is bullish and the sharp edge pointing upwards, but stochastics tell us that they are touching the oversold area and they may go even below 20 level and reverse, and we see already a bullish candlestick being formed here. And let's see if it makes a swing low below median line of the Bollinger Bands. It's a continuation pattern. If we have this swing low, if the price makes a V below the median line of the Bollinger Bands, it means that the bullish trend will continue. So let's see how things look like on the H1 time frame. On the H1 time frame, stochastics tell us that price goes straight up, and we expect it to jump above. It has already jumped above Tenkan-sen, and we expect it to jump above the median line and go to the upper Bollinger Band on the H1 time frame. On the M30, price crossed and closed above Tenkan-sen 3, 4, 5, 6 candlesticks ago. Now we have a corrective move, a downward move, and stochastics are validating it. But if the move makes a V, makes a swing low below the median line, that's a continuation pattern for the upward move, and most possibly that's what we are going to have. And the leading Kumo here is curved, and it has a flat top, and that's a bullish reversal pattern. On the M15, the bullish reversal pattern is closer to the point of giving birth to a bullish Kumo. And although price stochastics reflect this fall, these last candlesticks, they give us good news, because they tell us that this is all the fall that is going to happen, no bigger fall than this, and price will most possibly fail to make fail to make a swing high above the median line, because a swing high above the median line is a bearish reversal formation. So let's hope this formation is not going to succeed, and instead price will resume its uptrend and go up. The lower Bollinger Band agrees with that scenario, because it's curved upwards, okay? And also curved upwards is the median line of the Bollinger Bands. Always pay attention to the edges of the Bollinger Bands, all of them, all three of them. And also on the M15 time frame, we see that stochastics are moving in a zone, in an oversold zone. So 99% bullish reversal is coming. Let's go to the M5 time frame. On the M5 time frame, stochastics plunged in the oversold area, and they are touching, now they're going up, touching the 20 level line, and the price will make an attempt to go upwards from here, and it will try to go upwards, avoiding to be trapped inside the Kumo and lose speed, momentum. The leading Kumo shows that although it's horizontal, the bullish momentum is quite strong, is high. So we expect a big upward move on the M5 time frame. In the M1 time frame, we see that we had big candlesticks, and maybe we will have bigger as stochastics go upwards, and we'll see the price jumping and closing above Tenkan-sen, and then giving us a bullish Kumo breakout on M1 time frame, followed by a bullish Kumo breakout on M5, M15, M30, H1. Now you know how it goes, you know the sequence. Okay, that's all about AUDUSD. Let's see on the daily time frame, everything looks bullish. On the weekly time frame, everything looks bullish. We had a very successful reversal here, very characteristic, and Bollinger Bands are approaching each other, so we are going to have a contraction phase and then a boom on the weekly time frame. On the monthly time frame, we see that the price is going definitely up for AUDUSD. We see that the fast stochastic just crossed above the 20 level line, and of course the slow stochastic will follow. Let's go to the Euro USD. We are looking at the H4 time frame of the pair, and as you can see, stochastics are confirming what we see here, that everything looks bullish, except Chiku span, who is turned downwards temporarily because of this last candlestick. Now let's go to the H1 time frame. On the H1 time frame, we see that stochastics have gone down after this double top lower close bearish reversal formation here on the upper Bollinger Band, but this fall is coming to its end, and then the price will reverse, and we see that the lower Bollinger Band is curved upwards, the upper Bollinger Band is approaching it, and everything shows that the price will go up. The leading Kumo, the edge of the leading Kumo is the leading Kumo has a flat top and a rounded lower border, which is indicative of a bullish reversal. We don't know yet if it will be successful. It will be successful when we have a bullish cross between Secuspan A and Secuspan B, which will give birth to a newborn bullish Kumo. H1 time frame, M30. On the M30, we see the stochastics. They plunged below the 20 level. Now they are going. They touch it and they will go up. So expect the price to go out of the Kumo, go up. It will fight inside the Kumo. It will find a lot of resistance here because Kumo represents stasis and equilibrium. But we expect it to go strongly above it, to jump above it. And on the M15 time frame, we see that the price made this correction, but it's going to go up again. We see slowly the stochastic, the fast stochastic, going upwards, turned upwards. On the M5 time frame, we see that the price is moving close to the lower Bollinger Band, but with bullish intentions. The leading Kumo confirms that, and we expect price to jump above Tenkan-sen and then above the Kumo, giving a bullish Kumo breakout, which will be validated by Chiku span when Chiku span goes above past price action and above the Kumo. And on the M1 time frame, we just see a strong upward move happening, and we see how the stochastics reflect it, and we see that the flat top Kumo with a rounded border below shows that bearish momentum is decreasing. It's almost eliminating, and we expect, if this move is successful, we expect to see a newborn leading Kumo, which will be definitely bullish here, this edge. Don't worry about the downs, because you see the stochastics telling you that it will go up, so you don't worry about these downs, these fluctuations of the price. This is it. Let's go to the big picture. We saw H4. Let's go to H1, to day one. Everything is bullish here. Okay. Temporary plunge shown by stochastics, but everything looks bullish. I apologize for the voices, but my son has a private course with his teacher and I can't go away from my systems in my office. They are in my office, so I'm truly sorry. Now, on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we see that everything looks bullish, although the leading Kumo has almost a flat top here as well as a flat bottom. Should that worry us? No, it shouldn't, because price is almost glued to the upper Bollinger Band, and we see Chiku span going straight up. We see the lower Bollinger Band curved upwards, and we see that the stochastics are, although they are on overbought territory above the 80 level, they have wild intentions and they may go sideways for a while, which will reflect an upward move of the pair, always on the weekly time frame, because this is the time frame we are looking at. And on the monthly time frame, stochastics tell us that they are just they have just entered the overbought territory above the 80 level, but it doesn't mean that the upward move will stop. The upward move will stop and the downward move will start when the stochastics are curved and are ready to return and fall and cross below the 80 level line, which will take a few months to happen as things look like now. So next pair, GBP USD. GBP USD scared a lot of us on Friday because we saw this big fall happening, and we were worried where it would end, where it would stop. As you see, it not only stopped and reversed, but it's reversing strongly, and the pair is going upwards with wildly bullish intentions. So you see that stochastics agree with that. We expect on the H4 time frame to have the price crossing and closing above the Tenkan Sen. The next we want to see is a successful bullish Kumo breakout and Chiku span going also above past price action, not just above the Kumo. And you can look and see for yourself the picture on the smaller time frames. I'm not going to analyze them all now. It's a good it's food for thought, it's material for a few minutes of analysis for you to see and understand how the market reacts regarding the particular instrument. So the next pair is USD CAD. USD CAD, crazily enough, although we have all these political events taking place in the US right now, with this indecisiveness regarding the debt ceiling and with this crisis regarding the government shutdown, for certain political reasons again, the mechanism supporting the global currency insists on keeping it strong. So we see this upward move. I would suggest you stay away from USD CAD for a while, because these upward moves are fake moves, and we are going to have a big fall, and the fall may start suddenly and strongly at any minute, and you may get trapped into if you have taken a long position. Okay. I don't dare to give you a short entry signal because of these upward moves, which can get you scared and make your stomach hurt. But there are three conditions for a trader in the markets. It's the entry condition, it's the exit condition, and it's the wait condition. From all three, the wait condition is the wisest. It's the golden one. It's the one which is the most important of all three. So it's fine if you wait. It's fine if you don't take any trade on the pair for a few days till everything gets stabilized. Actually, I would avoid it for more than a few days, and you just use it as a barometer of what the US government is trying to communicate to the rest of the world, to the markets, and watch this as against the reactions of the other pairs. Correlations of the pairs is a very big chapter, so I'm not going to dig into it right now. We talked about USD JPY already, USD CAD already, GBP USD already, Euro USD, AUD USD, Euro JPY. A few words about gold. As you see, stochastics show on the H4 time frame that gold is going strongly up. We have a contraction of the Bollinger Bands, and we expect an expansion after that. So the price will jump above the horizontal Kubo after the contraction, and it will give a very strong bullish Kumo breakout on H4 time frame, which is highly anticipated. I will not bother you more. I will not keep you more. How you should enter? Long, of course. Gold goes up. A quick glimpse on the H1 time frame. You see that the stochastics here say gold goes up. Gold has already jumped above Tenkan-sen on daily time frame, and it will close above it today after the candlestick of this day. And on the weekly time frame, although it hasn't crossed and closed above Tenkan-sen yet, we see that the stochastics are definitely turned upwards. And on the monthly time frame, let me see. I see stochastics going straight up, and oh yes, I have limited data on my chart here, so okay, it doesn't help you much, but definitely bullish biases on the monthly time frame. That's what you can keep from it. So H4, H1, already a bullish Kumo breakout happening, but the Kumo is horizontal. We want to see a very strongly and clearly sloping upwards leading Kumo, which should be bullish with an edge sharp pointing upwards. M30 already a bullish Kumo breakout happened here. M50 a very strong bullish Kumo breakout here. M5 already the bullish Kumo breakout. After the bullish Kumo breakout, we have a clear and definite upward uptrend. And on the M1 time frame, although biases are bullish, we have these corrective moves, ups and downs, ups and downs. The stochastics tell us that now it's going to go up for the next. The price makes higher highs and higher lows, and now at this moment it's making a higher low. Okay. So this is it. I hope this market overview was quite helpful for you. I apologize for not being available the early morning, my morning hours today. I will possibly give you signals for all the pairs later in the day. Feel free to email me and contact me for any thoughts, any questions. And you don't have to use complicated systems in order to be accurate with your entries and your exits. Thanks for watching and happy pips.